Welcome to the session 16 of the behavioral finance, and we'll be looking into today's mental accounting bias correction process. The mental accounting bias, we understood the illness, we understood the disease, and we do not know how to correct and what is the corrective method. That just by identifying the biases is not enough. We should understand how strongly, how strictly we can able to correct it, and if we can able to correct and change ourselves as soon as possible, so we can minimize the losses for the self, for the society, for the family, and for the organization. So let us see how the mental accounting biases creep into our nature and how to correct about it. So all of us understood the mental accounting bias on the basis of the source of the income, on the basis of different kind of correction and celebration. Do not get addicted to the risk or the adventurous with the money. Accept the reality and the loss. Sort out the difference of your relation. So let us see one by one of this mental accounting. The mental accounting bias, all of us understood on the basis of source of income. If you earn good amount of money out of the stock investment, then you are very likely to take additional risk or high amount of risk to earn more in the future. Suppose we saw the example, you won 20 lakhs because of extraordinary return in the stock investment, and at the same 20 lakhs you are earning from the regular income, but while taking decision out of 20 lakhs, you may be excited or you may be motivated to take more risk to get another extraordinary income of, then you will be spending almost, you will be investing more than 50% of this earning, almost 12 lakhs to 13 lakhs you may reinvest for the future stock investment. But if you have earned the same amount from your regular job or the hard income, day to day income, then what you will feel? No, I'll just take a risk of 2 to 3 lakh. It just maybe because of your knowledge, or it just maybe because of your conservatism. You do not want to take risk, but this 20 lakh, whether it is from your extraordinary stock investment or your income is equal. So be cautious on the basis of source of income. Do not be, because there will be a flow, there will be a impulse, there will be a unconscious motivation to do something or to take the risk and all, and because of that you will may lose or your entire gain. Next, if you have, if you are getting some money because of bonus or incentive or your inheritance, if even if it is a some sort of your, you consider them is as effortless income, but nothing is effortless in this world. Something you have earned, maybe because of your fortune or your luck, or maybe because of your past good work, whatever may be. So that money what is come, the money is money. It, you do not irrationally invest or spend or put any expenses that will become, because you got bonus, then you end up with buying a mobile which is on which is not usable or which is not proper, or it may happen that this is not justified to buy unnecessarily another mobile just because you've got bonus. You can hold this money, you can safeguard that money amount, and in future it may happen that you may best utilize of that money. So temptation, resist the temptation. Don't spend on the basis of the source of income. There will be a slippery moment, but as you have on a additional amount because of your additional effort, because of your any kind of your stock investment or bonus or something you got, and you are inspired, and you should spend some amount of money for the celebration, for your one motivation, because of your enthusiasm and inspiration, you may likely to put more effort, and you will be motivated to do more psychologically and physically to earn more amount of money in the future. So keeping self motivated, excited, and keeping self happy, and put give some of money for your self enrichment, good health, education, or additional learning, or some your personal luxury also, but do not get carried away as this is a bonus amount of good amount of money. Don't keep on wasting those money. So you need to advise other, you need to take care yourself, while don't spend money irrationally, because of the source is a effortless income. So next is all about the debit card and credit card. Most of the time it is being found. The youths and many professionals, they end up buying so many things which are unnecessary, and they don't feel the pain or the pulse while buying through the debit credit cards. But the same amount when you will be buying through the cash money, the hard money, the more and more you will touch and feel and count, you will be you will get lot amount of time to think and to be rational. The Amazon also, or so many companies nowadays also, they are getting rid of this, putting all your 16 numbers in your account payment. Why? Because the moment you will put all the 16 numbers there, by that time you may take some other decision. You may not buy in the, because you lose your impulsiveness. The other reason they safeguard, they saved all your account information, and just they need only four numbers, four digits, something for their account transaction. Because more and more you will get rid of those barriers, more and more you will be doing transaction with a small effort, you will be more irrational. Earlier the people used to go to the banks, they used to withdraw the money, they used to think 10 times, they get a lot of time to contact other, they see the world, then they used to take better and rational decision than present. And because of this liquid money and debit card, the Terence Roden has done extensive research. He found people just did unnecessary transaction and investment and disinvestment in the stock market. So the buying and selling becomes so high because of this internet transaction, and those transaction, more and more transaction you do, more and more amount you have to pay in terms of your commission to the dealer, and at the same time you are going to be irrational. So you should have patience, you should understand the payment through the debit card and credit card, you have to be extra cautious, and the credit card even you have to be more cautious. Thought, you have to take care your money, your relations, and your society, and you should have attachment, love, care, and affection for your family members. But when it comes to the stock investment or financial investment or financial product, don't create any attachment with those investment. What will happen if your father has inherited, your father, because of your parent company, your father was working in a company, let it is Ford company, or a, my father was working in sale, I inherited those shares. That doesn't mean that my father will never like that I will be a loser. So the money what I have inherited, maybe the building, maybe the land, maybe the property, whatever the wealth I've inherited, I should have attachment, I should have emotion, I should take care of that. But don't create emotion or attachment with your stocks, and sometimes some properties also. Too much attachment emotion leads to irrationality, and you lose so much good opportunity. So you have to be rational while dealing with your attachment for the wealth or for the inheritance in terms of the stock or investment of financial product. No parent will like, because of the emotional attachment, whatever you have inherited, you should ensure the growth of it, not the loss of it because of the attachment. They'll be happy if you are selling them out and buying something correct or the proper. Sonka's fallacy is a big learning for all of us. You saw the incident. The person went with the family to the movie theater, and he realized, in spite of spending so much money for the ticket buying, he realized after 10 minutes that the movie is not worth. Then take immediate decision to safeguard your future time. your enthusiasm, your inspirations and happiness. Just because of the wrong decision or your because of ignorance, don't try to pull off those wrong decision for the future. Many times you have gone to on a wrong path, so please return back, choose the right path. The time is whatever the time has not gone. That the clock so many cases we spend money and do we did a mistake, enter into gambling and we lost 10,000 rupees. Now I'm ensuring till the time I'll not get recover that 10,000 rupees. I'll keep on involve self in gambling. So you lose all your amount. In a stock also, you have lost something, you have taken a wrong decision, get rid of that, take for something else and right decision and go ahead. So the Sonkas fallacy, don't do the mistake because most of the CEO, finance manager, they suffer from the Sonkas fallacy. They take a wrong project, they invest. Afterward, they realize this is a wrong project, but because of the prestige issue, reputation issue, they don't disclose. They keep on grabbing and they know their term is limited. By the time their term will over, people will realize and they will escape. So sunk cost fallacy is the biggest mistake in the industry, and who are suffering from the overconfidence and conservatism, they believe me, they take so many CEOs take the wrong decision and the whole company used to suffer from it. So there are cars, people used to, there are company, they launch the car, they understand their car is not competitive and technically and price wise, still they keep on accumulating the losses. They keep on putting their good money on this project and they keep on making losses. So in the initial period, you realize the things, the core things are not good, you are not competitive, you take, accept your mistake and take the correct decision and take the correct project and move ahead. That will make you more successful. Do not create emotional attachment and bonding on your one idea and efforts, because the endowment by, suppose you purchase a furniture from a big furniture house and they give you that for 2 months you can keep, and because the furniture having so much fixing and all, so you fixed it, you put effort to bring it and you realize you kept it for 2 3 months, then you feel while returning back you will feel a pain. Oh, I've spent so much time and energy and effort, how to, so the monetary cost, you start valuing your emotional cost, your this physical cost much more than this monetary cost, and you get trapped of buying a something not required and not necessary and not fitting to your quality. So be detached and don't be attached to your own ideas. Sometimes people get trapped of their own ideas itself. So this is the way we have to get rid of our the endowment biases and the biases that we used to suffer from in the mental accounting. We create lot of budgets for the different buckets of our items and for our different expenditure, and we feel that money is not fungible. No, it's a something. Don't create barrier and walls inside your thought process. That will not help you in transferring money from one bucket to the other bucket. So you see consciously, unconsciously, how much money you are putting and how wastefully you are just misutilizing them. So let us summarize. So you understood the mental accounting bias on the basis of source of income. We have to be extra careful. Correction is necessary, but celebration is also essential to keep self enlightened and motivated. Do not get addicted to too much risk and adventurous with the money. Otherwise, after earning good amount of money, you end up with zero. Accept the reality of the loss and sort out the difference in relation. In the Ramesh and Resma case, we observed if Ramesh would have accepted his mistake and the losses that he has done, perhaps he could have managed to maintain his relationship, will not end up with a divorce. So the difference is that because of our perception regarding the losses that creates. So do not be impatient for the immediate gratification. Use cautiously for the dividend, credit card, and wallet payment. Tax refund, lottery money, and the return on the stock invested are not the free income. Do not waste them. Love and careful to the relations, but remain detached with the finance matter and the financial services. Be detached from your ideas and opinion and the effort. You gave your idea, you have put your effort, but attachment make you blind about your effort and your success, and you end up holding something which is not rational. So write about your assignment, write about your experience of the self, and you have witnessed the other about the suffering of the mental accounting bias. You correct some of the sentence structure means this. You write down your experience about yourself regarding the mental accounting bias, and if you are finding somebody is suffering from it, your witnesses, you write down it clearly how, what form of mental accounting biases they suffered and what losses they made. Write in one word about the mental accounting bias. So see, and what are the ways and means to get rid of the mental accounting bias in the financial decision and transaction? Write down in your one word. So thank you. Thanks for. I hope I have given a good amount of suggestion, but such giving suggestion is easy, but implementing is difficult, whether it is for you or for me. So let us implement, and if you find some better solution, you can give me in your commented idea, but ponder on this solution and think and analyze and implement them for your well-being.